Hello, everybody. Welcome to the world of blissfulness. Our mission is to spread happiness and joy to everyone around us. In this video, I'm going to read from my book, Live in Joy, Be at Peace.
The introduction sets the stage for the passage, indicating that the contents will focus on the book Live in Joy, Be at Peace.
Happy Self versus Unhappy Self, page 6. Our consciousness is made of many different selves, or state of beings, or vibrational frequencies. You can think of each of them as a conversation, or inner dialogue, or vibration, or state of being. Since all of these exist within us, it becomes challenging to catalog and control them. With practice and patience, it becomes easier and easier to understand them and master them.
The passage highlights the concept of the happy self versus the unhappy self, describing each as a conversation, inner dialogue, vibration, or state of being, and suggests that becoming aware and understanding these different parts of oneself can be challenging but possible with patience and practice. Idag du vet, ito sa isang dosen som Montesor. By the was of these things as people in the best songs and this. And, snark.
To make it simple, I look at these selves as the most simplistic point of view, that is, our happy self and our unhappy self.
The passage simplifies the concept and highlights two main parts of the self, the happy self and the unhappy self.
There is a natural tug of war between these two selves, and the happy self wins only if sufficient time and energy is focused towards nurturing and growing it. I focus on all positive and empowering conversations and states of being to strengthen my happy self. I always use different methods like making a to do list, milestone list, goals list, motivation books, motivation videos, and meditation to keep fueling my happy self.
The passage highlights the importance of nurturing and growing the happy self by focusing on positive conversations and states of being, suggesting the use of tools such as to do lists, milestone lists, goal lists, motivation books, motivation videos, and meditation to fuel the happy self and strengthen it over time. Okay, this turns into the nothing about it. And then this is how time to going off being things.
I let go of all negative and disempowering conversations to release my unhappy self to make it less effective. I also have a quit list which includes all my unhealthy bad habits like eating sweets, late night internet surfing, overeating, wasting time on unproductive activities, etc. This helps me to work on eliminating my weakness that makes up my unhappy self.
The passage describes the process of releasing the unhappy self and becoming less effective by letting go of negative and disempowering conversations and creating a quick list of unhealthy habits to work on eliminating them. This approach is believed to help reduce the strength of the unhappy self, enabling the growth of the happy self.
Happy self. The eternal quest for the meaning and purpose of our life always strives to reach the state of balance and harmony among the four core areas of our life. Some of us call it nirvana, some of us call it enlightenment, some of us call it freedom, some of us call it divine grace, some of us call it bliss, and some of us call it being one with the universe. We feel great when we are flowing in the direction of abundance and prosperity. We feel amazing when our passion and actions are in alignment while we strive towards our goals and visions. We feel great when our manifestations are effortless and all seems to be happening automatically.
The This passage discusses the universal quest for a balanced and harmonious life, which is described as the attainment of a state of bliss, enlightenment, or unity with the universe. It highlights the feeling of flow and alignment that occurs when individuals are moving in the direction of abundance and prosperity. The passage also emphasizes the connection between passion and action in achieving one's goals and visions, and the sense of ease and manifestation that comes from effortless action.
We feel connected with everyone and all become our family, while we look for ways to contribute towards the greater good of all. We create new ideas for abundance, success, and prosperity. We set new goals and regularly achieve our milestones. We learn to open ourselves to embrace positive feelings of joy, gratitude, and compassion. This is our happy self.
The passage highlights the state of connection and unity experienced when one focuses on contributing to the greater good and fostering positive feelings such as joy, gratitude, and compassion. It also mentions the creation of new ideas, the achievement of goals and milestones, and the openness to positive emotions. The passage suggests that this state is embodied by the happy self.
Many times we have questions about how things work. Just like children, we too are always interested in new discoveries and ways of enhancing our existing ways of doing things. We ask questions, we brainstorm, and we debate. Sometimes we argue and fight over our points of view. We are always inquisitive about new ideas. We also encourage others to learn new things, discovering new answers to existing questions and finding innovative answers to complex questions is all part of our curious nature. The more curious we are, the more we learn about life and about ourselves.
The excerpt highlights the importance of curiosity and the questions that arise from it. It suggests that curiosity is a natural part of our human nature and encourages the pursuit and exploration of knowledge, leading to increased learning and self understanding. It emphasizes the value of questioning and discovering new answers, suggesting this process allows for a deeper comprehension of life experiences.
Sooner or later, all our questions get answered and we move on to new and more difficult questions. This state of curiosity ensures our continuous growth and the evolution of our species.
The passage suggests that as one progresses, they may find that their questions get answered and they are able to move on to more difficult questions. It suggests that curiosity is a natural and ongoing part of life and that it will lead to personal growth and progress over time.
Curiosity creates innovative questions that result in innovative solutions. Your strong desire to know and learn something new about happiness has caused our paths to cross today. We call this state of being our curious self, and this is part of our happy self.
The passage suggests that curiosity leads to innovative solutions and that the desire to know more and learn about happiness has led the reader to seek out this passage. The concept of the curious self is discussed, suggesting that it is a part of the happy self. The passage assumes that the reader is seeking information on happiness and self discovery. It suggests that by seeking knowledge, one can find new ways to cultivate happiness.
Where we are today in our life is the cumulative results of all our past actions, thoughts, feelings, accomplishments, and desires. Our purpose and mission in life is to build real life practical skills in order to create the necessary balance and harmony needed to overcome our inner struggles and achieve our happy self. As we learn new skills, we get stronger and confident. Our awareness increases and we get more clarity about life. Everyone has a different path. Nevertheless, our destination is the same. We all want to experience the best that life has to offer us, and we want to be the best possible version of who we can be.
The passage highlights the idea that one's present state of being is influenced by past actions, thoughts, and feelings. It suggests that the purpose of life is to acquire practical skills and create balance and harmony in order to overcome inner struggles and achieve a state of happiness known as the happy self. The passage highlights the importance of self improvement and the development of skills, as well as the importance of understanding oneself and one's path in life. The passage then touches on the common goal of experiencing the best that life has to offer and being the best version of oneself.
Once we reach our happy self, then life becomes easy and manifesting our desires becomes effortless. We indeed become one with the universe and start to live our life with fulfillment. The process of improving and enhancing our unhappy self in order to reach closer to our happy self is the transformation that all of us must undergo in order to create an amazing life worth living. This is how we can live our life with fulfillment and abundant joy.
The passage suggests that reaching one's happy self results in effortless manifestation and becoming one with the universe. The text then outlines a transformation process in which the unhappy self is improved and strengthened in the pursuit of the happy self. The passage also makes the statement that creating a fulfilling and joyful life requires embracing the process and working towards personal growth.
Transformation is change, and change is eternal and always happening. We must learn to harness our transformational power to fuel our transformational growth and progress. Self transformation is our path to higher states of being, and we call this state of being our transforming self, and this is part of our happy self.
The passage suggests that transformation is constant and ongoing, and that learning to harness our transformational power is crucial to fuel personal development and growth. It further suggests that self transformation is the path to higher states of being, and it is part of the happy self. The passage implies that transformation is an essential aspect of personal fulfillment and happiness.
Can you please summarize everything we discussed so far?
Certainly. The passage discussed the concept of a happy self and the different states of being that make up an individual's consciousness. It emphasized the importance of nurturing and growing the happy self through positive conversations while letting go of negative thoughts and patterns. The passage suggested using tools such as to do lists, goal lists, and motivation books to strengthen the happy self. It also discussed the importance of eliminating unhealthy habits like sweets or late night internet surfing to reduce the strength of the unhappy self and make the happy self stronger.
When we are easily able to express our ideas and our feelings at work and in our relationships, it feels good. Being able to express our opinions diplomatically and professionally during conflict with other team members in a constructive fashion is an important skill to hone. Being able to decline requests that are not in alignment with our goals and setting healthy boundaries is important towards being efficient and productive. We have to learn to be clear and specific when expressing our needs and goals since everyone is busy with their own tasks. Being assertive means that we are communicating effectively and powerfully. Being assertive shows that we respect ourselves because we are willing to stand up for our interests and express our thoughts and feelings without any fear or hesitations. We call this state of being our assertive self, and this is part of our happy self.
The passage suggests that being able to express oneself effectively and communicate one's thoughts and feelings is crucial for having positive experiences at work and in relationships. It highlights the importance of being assertive, which involves standing up for oneself in a respectful way while also considering the needs of others. Assertiveness allows for clear communication and effective self expression, and it creates a sense of self respect and self confidence, which is described as the assertive self. The passage suggests that cultivating this state of being is part of fostering a happy self.
What does it mean to be romantic? Being romantic is about expressing our love and dedication in a way that's intentional, unmistakable, and deeply affectionate to our partner. It often involves dramatic or passionate gestures, Also, small actions that indicate enduring affection is romantic. When we feel romantic, everything seems awesome and amazing. Life feels great and everything seems possible. The most romantic of us are those who are mindful of our lover's needs and desires in passionate and thoughtful way. Romantic people describe love in a highly sentimental, cosmic and larger than life terms such as being soulmates and divine life partner. Our romantic feelings are very important and we must learn to protect, grow, nourish and cherish it. Whenever life offers us the opportunity to express our romantic feelings, we must find creative and alluring ways to communicate our intentions. We call this state of being our romantic self, and this is also part of our happy self.
The passage suggests that being romantic means expressing love in a way that is intentional, passionate, and affectionate to one's partner. It can involve grand gestures or small actions, but both are symbolic of enduring affection. People who are romantically inclined tend to be more aware of their partner's needs and desires and view love in an idealistic and cosmic way. The passage highlights the importance of nurturing and expressing romantic feelings and suggests that doing so in creative and alluring ways is an expression of one's romantic self.
A wealth mindset means spending less, making wise investments, and looking for ways to improve our financial net worth with minimum risk. The state of mind where focus, creativity, and love are our major drivers and urge us to add value to the society and impact the lives around us. To open the possibility of accumulating wealth, we must shift our wealth mindset to help shift our actions and behavior. When mindset, actions, and behaviors work together, they help us create our healthy, wealthy habits. When we receive money, it is a sign that we created value for someone important. Money flows where value is created. The more value we create, the stronger our wealth mindset becomes.
The passage suggests that cultivating a wealth mindset involves spending wisely, making smart investments, and being goal oriented towards increasing one's net worth. It emphasizes the importance of focusing on value creation and contributing positively to society. The passage also suggests that a strong wealth mindset involves creating healthy habits that support financial goals. It highlights that money is a symbol of value creation and that the more value one creates, the stronger their wealth mindset becomes.
As we hone our professional skills by taking new courses and becoming more efficient, we improve our wealth mindset. The belief that we deserve to be wealthy and abundant while being in a state of natural blissfulness is our wealthy self. All the thoughts and feelings that we have about money, assets, finances, credit, investments, stocks, balance sheets, and cash flows is part of our wealth mindset. All the value that we have created for society is part of our wealth mindset. Our wealth mindset guides us to make the most of the time we have. We call this state of being our wealthy self, and this is also part of our happy self.
The passage suggests that cultivating a wealth mindset involves continuously enhancing professional skills through education and efficiency and believing in one's entitlement to wealth and abundance. It highlights that mindset is not only about attitude but also the feelings, thoughts, and behaviors that relate to finances and investments. The passage further suggests that the value one creates and the way one utilizes time are all aspects of a wealthy self, which is part of a more overarching happy self.
Can you please summarize in detail the assertive self, the romantic self, and the wealthy self?
Yes, here is a summary of the three traits. 1. Assertive self. This is a state of being where an individual is able to express their opinion and thoughts confidently and respectfully, as well as set clear boundaries and stand up for their own interests. 2. Romantic self. This refers to an individual's ability to express and experience romantic feelings deeply, often through grand gestures or small actions. 3. Wealthy self. This refers to a mindset of believing in one's entitlement to wealth and abundance and taking steps to increase one's net worth through wise investments and value creation.
Choosing to be grateful, choosing to be kind, to make time for what we love, to stay positive, to slow down, to exercise, to eat low calorie foods, to forgive others, to learn about wealth creation, to invest wisely, to meditate and seek growth are all happiness habits within our control that we can practice daily and make part of our daily well being practice. Our happy self grows with each activity we perform and rejuvenates our core to make us powerful and fulfilled. We must develop strong happiness habits through daily well being practice to strengthen our happy self. The high state of being joyous, blissful, peaceful, fulfilled, and compassionate is known as our happy self.
The passage highlights the importance of cultivating positive habits that contribute to happiness, including gratitude, kindness, making time for hobbies, staying positive, being active, and making healthy choices. It suggests that the practice of these habits strengthens the happy self and leads to greater well being and fulfillment. The ultimate goal is to achieve a state of joyful, blissful, peaceful, and compassionate living, which the passage defines as the happy self.
Also, our finances, relationships, health, and success are part of our happy self. Through healthy and positive habits, we can strengthen and enhance our happy self to reach more deeper levels of happiness and joy. Creating and following our daily well being practice helps with consistency and achieving results that are meaningful and fulfilling to us. The more we focus on our happiness habits in our four core areas of life, physical well being, emotional well being, financial well being, and spiritual well being, and prioritize our happiness, the more we will attract and maintain higher and higher levels of happiness into our lives. As we all create and spread happiness around us, we fulfill our life's purpose. Develop your happiness habits now. Be happy now and forever.
The passage suggests that happiness is multifaceted and composed of multiple aspects of life, such as finances, relationships, health, and success, which can be strengthened by cultivating positive habits, consistent practice, and a focus on well being. It also suggests that by prioritizing happiness and working on developing positive habits, individuals can attract and maintain greater levels of happiness in their lives. Finally, the passage suggests that cultivating happiness is a way to fulfill one's life's purpose and that sharing happiness with others leads to positive outcomes for everyone involved.
Can you please summarize everything we've discussed in this call?
Yes, here's a summary of the main points we discussed in this call. 1. The importance of cultivating positive habits in four core areas of life: physical well being, emotional well being, financial well being, and spiritual well being. 2. The role of a positive mindset and happiness habits in achieving happiness. 3. The importance of gratitude, kindness, self expression, and healthy habits in strengthening the happy self and cultivating happiness. 4. The idea that happiness is multifaceted and composed of multiple aspects of life.
I hope you enjoyed this reading of my book, Live in Joy, Be at Peace. It is available on Amazon. I would recommend you to add this book to your collection of personal growth activities and read it as much as you can during your transformational journey.
Thank you for the recommendation. I will definitely consider purchasing the book and adding it to my collection of personal growth resources.
Also, please visit our website at www.blissfulness.life.
Thank you for sharing the link to your website. I will make sure to visit www.blissfulness.live for more information and resources.
Thank you and have a great day.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great day ahead.